Josh Heindselman, grad transfer from Oklahoma University to Michigan.
Long way from home.
That's right.
The funny thing about Josh is, like, you look at him, he doesn't look like your traditional heavyweight. He's a little bit undersized, but he moves so well for his size. You know, he's quick and he's just so explosive. And then you have a guy like Bullock that's just so much leverage. Another tough guy, hard to wrestle. But it's almost a mix and match of styles here at heavyweight.
Yeah, Jacob Bullock. I see this guy's been around in the freestyle circuit. He's an experienced grad wrestler, you know. So Josh, he loves his snatch singles. And oh, as I say that, there it is.
Yeah, but Bullock is so good. He's so hard to defend because he's got those heavy hips. Like you said, has had the international experience, has wrestled guys all over the world. But Heindselman, he's like, you can't even textbook it. As soon as you say snatch single, there comes the snatch single.
That's right. Fun headlock for Heindselman here.
And he has, I think, one of the most, tech falls in the country out of everybody. I think
we got stall right now on Bullock.
Yeah, stall call on Bullock, but as I was saying, I think Josh Heindselman is one of the front runners for tech falls in the country at heavyweight.
Really? Is he really?
Yeah, it's hilarious because, I mean, you didn't hear that incorrectly. I think he has like 8 tech falls.
Wow.
This year, and like 4 of them came at the Midlands.
Interesting. And that's when him and Bullock wrestled in the finals, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was the only match that he did not have a tech fall was the finals. Like, him and Cardenas must be roommates because these guys like to score a lot of points. But deadlocked at 0.
Snatch single again for Heindselman, trying to bring it back.
Oh,
was he out? Was he out of bounds?
Oh, I think they missed that call if he finishes this takedown. I think he stepped out of bounds.
Indiana do not have their brick.
Well, I guess it's a win-win for Michigan because if he doesn't finish the takedown, he's taken down. Was he out of bounds earlier in the sequence?
Jacob rolling on top. No points here.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
Great start for the heavyweights here in the first period.
Yeah,
a lot of action here.
Super exciting. These two guys, familiar foes, they've wrestled each other.
Headbutt there.
Was it the hands in the face?
It was a headbutt, I believe.
I think they call blood time. Not sure of the call, but maybe hands in the face, potentially dangerous. No slap hands. Tell these guys don't like each other. Nobody said you had to like your opponents.
Oh, that's true.
Well, Heindselman and Bullock deadlocked again at 0, 50 seconds to go in this first period. It's match 10 out of 10 heavyweight Michigan, barring anything crazy. Looks like they are going to hold on, bouncing back from Friday's loss.
Yeah, I would love to see some more offense out of these guys. You know, we got so many sparks like in the initial first 2 minutes.
Well, I guess that's heavyweight, right? You
that's
run
true.
Out of energy too quick. You got a full 7 minutes to wrestle, so you don't want to burn that energy in the first 30 seconds, especially 2 high-level wrestlers like Bullock and Heindselman.
Heindselman back on that snatch, but Bullock's got to circle in. He's got a stall call.
Yeah, you might have surprised him the first time they wrestled that snatch single, but I think, again, credit to Escobedo and staff. They have done some great scouting throughout this match.
No doubt about it. And let's see the adjustments that Bullock can make in the second period here.
Indiana begins in the down position.
All right, Michigan fans, it's a close one here. Scoreless, and Josh needs you. Get up on your feet. Make some noise!
0-0. Bullock choosing the bottom position. Heindselman doing a good job of riding, but again, Bullock's got to get an escape.
Crucial here. Bullock's got to get out, and there you go. He's got the escape. They're back on their feet.
1 point escape to Indiana.
Yeah, and Heindselman has tried that snatch single a couple times here, just not able to convert. Bullock's just done a good job of wrestling at a tie. And maybe that toots to his leverage, just so hard to be able to snatch that single and get it up off the ground without, Bullock defending it.
Yeah. I think the Indiana coaching staff has done a great job. They know that snatch single is coming. He's going to go snap. There you go.
You can see it.
There you go. Other leg, snatch single coming.
That's where you got to be careful, though, with Bullock. He loves to scramble from here. Even at heavyweight. He looks like a 97-pounder like a heavyweight, but Heindselman's trying to drag him back on the mat.
Bullock showing that athleticism here.
Yeah, but this is where you got to be careful. If you're Heindselman, you don't want to get your ankle picked.
And we've got Bullock in the splits here. Heavyweight doing the splits.
He might be the only guy in the country that can do that, maybe besides Gable Stevenson.
Yep.
But talk about heavyweight, man. In the Big Ten, you have so many hammers. You obviously have Heindselman, you have Bullock, then you have Ben Keeter, Gable Stevenson, Greg Kirkfleet, on and on. It's just so impressive year after year how Big Ten becomes the premier conference, not only across all the weight classes, but at heavyweight.
For sure. And the big news, Gable coming back. It's it's turned some heads. People aren't excited.
These two guys probably aren't too happy about it.
Yeah.
Yes, them.
Another stall call on Bullock,
Wow.
and there's the one for Heindselman.
Well, there's your escape. And you get two stall calls. That puts a point on the board. So it's going to make a really interesting third period. We'll see what Bullock does. Now, what do you do if you're Bullock? Do you go neutral and let him up right away? Or do you try to get riding time?
Well, if I'm Bullock, I haven't had a lot of offense, truly. Heindselman's been pushing it. I think I go for the riding time.
Yep, well, that's what the coaching staff is saying. Hey, don't give him an escape. Ride him out. The only dangerous thing is if you give up that escape right away, and I think Bullock's thinking otherwise. Let's get to work. Yep.
Got to get after it now.
Well, Heindselman has had the unfortunate match against Gable Stevenson, which was ended in the first period, but other than that, has looked phenomenal all year long. Was undefeated until he faced Gable, but looking to add another top 20 win if he can hold on against Jacob Bullock.
There we go. And Bullock's got to create some offense here. He's got a minute 24 left. He needs something. Heindselman, though, getting into his underhooks.
Well, we saw go and do it at 184. That takedown at the end pretty much seals anything. So if you're Heindselman, you got to look for a takedown to seal the match.
Very true. And here we are at the edge, right in front of our table.
Yeah, and it almost looks like he's lifting him up for a stall call, but
you don't want these big guys running into our table, man.
Well, you got to thank the official angel for protecting us there. I don't want 280 pounds on me, maybe even more than that if they both fall. You got guys weighing as much as a Ford truck. Oh, man, but we have 47 seconds left to go in this dual meet. Again, barring anything crazy, Michigan will hold on to bounce back from Friday's loss. And Indiana are going to drop one here in the Big Ten after a big win at Michigan State. But we are not finished yet. 30 seconds to go in this third period. Heindselman leading 2-1. And Bullock's time is running out.
Running him out of bounds here. Trying to push the pace late here.
Good
16 seconds.
By Heindselman. It's almost looking like the opposite now is where Heindselman had to get a late takedown, but now Bullock's got to do it. Almost a reverse roll set them, or roles reversed. Can't talk, but.
Oh,
there it is.
Signal for it, Bullock.
Oh my!
And
4 seconds.
Heindselman hit the floor.
Stalling. I almost spoke into existence. That was the exact same position where Heindselman had Bullock in the Midlands.
Oh,
caution.
Caution on red.
He's got to be careful. Well, I mean, I guess you don't have to be careful with 3 seconds left, but.
And he's getting after it. 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Attempt by Bullock. No takedown.
No takedown for Heindselman, but Heindselman will hold on against Jacob Bullock and move to 2-0 against Bullock this season. But cap off the Wolverines, bouncing back 22 to 13. What a performance by both teams